Oh, and welcome to this side of the channel. I think I'm going to use this part here, I guess as far as like this playlist and stuff goes, for more D&D sided stuff. I'm probably going to have a playlist that has this video and these video series in it, and then I'm probably going to have another one that's a bit bigger, just as a general category, and then have them split up into like smaller niche ones here, right? So today, first and foremost, I had a little bit of a side quest. And potentially also a one shot here. All right, so I'm gonna probably put this in the one shot category because I feel like this fits one shot more than side quest. But as a brief synopsis here, one of your party members has been kidnapped by a wizard, or it could be, just a damsel in distress kind of situation. Yada yada yada. Long story short, someone has been kidnapped by a witch or a wizard who resides within their manor and manor or mansion, yada yada yada. And the rest of the party's job is to go and rescue them. Right? Once they get aboard, once they get to the manor itself, the perimeter on the outside, probably about 30 feet or so from the front door, is closed off to them. A force field is kind of placed all around this location here. They can still go outside, they just can't go 30 feet outside. Um, the person who's been kidnapped wakes up in a dark, dank room, kind of like probably a 20-foot-ish cube, cracked tiled floors, and they're tied to the chair in the center of the room. Uh, Dimly lit by torchlight with a very clear observation kind of deck, some sort, somewhere in the room. Obviously empty, and this player has the opportunity to escape and kind of make their way and look around this place while the party is on their way there. Right, so the party gets the letter from the wizard gloating about how they captured their party member and tells them exactly where his place is and to come get him, essentially. And this wizard here, his main goal is to gather more magic items to either ascend to lichdom or to create a more powerful artifact out of the raw magic of these other artifacts. So ideally, you want the group to kind of make their way into this manor here. The force fields, generated and whatnot. And you can have either they meet up with their party mate, or they have to go rescue them, or they're just somewhere else in the manor entirely. You're running kind of a little bit of two adventures here that slowly merge back into one, kind of start point to end point. But this manor is full of kind of puzzles and little clue rooms and things to kind of pile together. Like all the clues and answers to puzzles should be located inside the manor itself, right? And certain areas would probably unlock, places behind bookshelves or like secret cellars, attics, stairways, ladders. Um, and the place should probably move around a bit, and there should be monsters, ghosts guaranteed, and eventually they make their way all the way up to the wizard, who you end up finding out, obviously, on top of getting magic items for this raw magic energy in order to get to it, you find out that this individual has gotten very close to their end goal and has gotten cocky. And their selection process was a bit more hasty and had some oversight as to you and your party are there. And, obviously you're going to end up clobbering this wizard. And this wizard's probably got some level of like magic armors, probably some books and whatnot, some interesting things like maybe he even has helpers. Uh, Maybe someone to cast entangle, someone to cast fog cloud or darkness, and stuff like that, and then kind of like maneuver themselves around the obscure area to kind of shoot magic at them. They all look roughly about the same shape, and you're piecing out who's who in amidst the overall chaos of these upper floors as your party's just kind of spread out. Everyone's kind of maneuvering around and whatnot. And eventually you take this wizard down, a peg or two, knock out all the individuals on the sides there. And then it turns out that he's just terrified of dying. He's a very old man. and he's on the verge of like dying of old age and does not want to, so he's trying to get an item to extend his lifetime, either through ascending to lichdom or through just overall like a magic item that he's like researched deeply. So all in all, the party can, once they defeat this said wizard here, kind of deciding what you want to do with this wizard afterwards, or if they just straight up kill him, then no biggie. But from like general loot that you can get from this place is probably some books of lore. You can expand on your world. Probably introduce a bigger bad guy that this wizard was like, oh, I'm worried about them. Like an active threat would possibly be the reason that he's doing this. Maybe some schematics for a powerful magic item, or just raw magic that put into stuff. Obviously, kind of half-stocked apothecary full of like potions and herbs and whatnot like that would probably come in handy to restock your party and prepare them for fights ahead, and also just probably like end game loot if it's more part of a larger campaign. Um, Probably something like a stash of gold, obviously, and maybe a magic item or two that's like been left out on the table that's has yet to be converted into like a magical essence, right? Into like a raw magic power. So you can really just have a kind of a grab bag of anything that could be there. Or maybe this wizard is just like already like on the verge of going to lichdom here. He doesn't even need any of this extra shit. He's looking for souls and he's looking for cool magic shit because his main thing here has been he's been hearing about all these adventures that or all these other wizards and liches and whatnot having a large repertoire of like magic items on display and whatnot, and he wants to kind of flaunt his wealth, but he doesn't exactly have anything, so he's just stealing it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time whenever I do another one of these.